Hey lovelies, welcome back. It's your girl Katie here, and today's video I'm going to be doing my unboxing of my November Boxycharm premium box. This got to me super late. I just got this box yesterday and it's December, so yeah, this box was really late to me. But anyway, so I'm just going to be doing an unboxing of it, showing you guys what all I got and telling you prices and all that good stuff. So, to no further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right on into this video. So this box is $40 a month now. They raised the price $5, which I'm not too happy about, but I'm gonna continue with this subscription for a bit and see if I think it's worth it anymore. So this is the first box that I believe this is the $40 a month. I was for sure they changed the price in November, so I'm pretty sure this is the $40. If not, it'll be next month. Anyways, so here's the card. It's the same as the base box, invite only, and of course on the back is all the prices. So I honestly can't really remember what I chose, so I don't remember my choices this time around. So I'm going to start with the non-makeup products first. So first up is in this little bubble wrap, and it is from the Better Skin Co. And this is the Eye Bright Now Anti-Puff, Anti-Dark Circles Oil or Serum. I don't know what you'd call it. It doesn't really say. But it's just in this little glass bottle with a little squeezy thing on it, or the dropper on it. And this retails for $38. And it says on the card that this is a new brand to Boxy. I thought I had heard of this brand before, but maybe not. Sometimes skincare brands all kind of sound the same after a while. Alright, and then next, I think this might have been one of my choice items, but like I said, I can't remember. But this is from SB2, and this is the Rejuvenating Hair Serum. Now, normally, one of my choices, I'm pretty sure this is a choice item. Normally in my choices, I always go for makeup, but I think this choice was skincare or this only, so this is the one I chose. So this retails for $45. So yeah. Let me get it out. I will say, this is in a very nice bottle. This is like really bougie looking. It's like that frosted glass. It is a glass bottle. No, it looks pretty pretty fancy, I will say. Of course, what was the price on this? I think I said $45, so yeah, it better look fancy. Anyway, so I'm curious to try this out. I do like hair products, and I don't mind getting them every now and then. Alright, and then the next thing is a roll-on fragrance. Now, I really don't like getting fragrances, or at least roll-on fragrances, in my box, to be completely honest, but this is from Original, I think is what the brand's called. Let me see. Yeah, no, it's from Riddle Oil, Original Roll-On Oil. This baby retails for $50. Holy crap. For a fragrance and a roll-on fragrance of that. It's not even, like, I don't know about that. It's a small bottle. $50 for this. No freaking way. It's pretty small. My hands are pretty small in real life. I know they look huge on camera because I have them all close, but I have tiny hands, and this bottle is not that big. So I'm gonna try it out. We'll see. Put a little bit there. This better smell amazing for $50. No, thank you. Maybe I put too much, but I don't know, it's not bad, but it's not a fragrance for me. It smells like a dude. And not like a good, like, fragrance for a dude. It just, what is it? What is in this? Made with simple ingredients of amber and musk. Well, it does smell musky. I will say that. No, I don't like it. I think the more I keep sniffing it, the more I don't know. It's kind of giving me a headache now. So that's no bueno. I'm going to have to pass that on. Ugh. So that's disappointing. Wow, $50 for that. I'm reading on the card and it says the original scent is excellent for people who don't generally like fragrance or suffer from fragrance-related headaches. And here I am saying it's giving me a headache. Well, it didn't work. I'll just say that. Alright, so moving on to the 3 makeup products in the box. So first up is from Rodile. I believe this is like a skincare brand. I didn't know they did makeup. I've gotten several skincare products from them, and maybe a primer. But anyways, Rodile, it's the blush drops. Now, if you know me, I don't really like liquid blushes or cream blushes, so this is I'm not gonna use this, but this is in the shade Sunset Kiss, and I will say it looks super, super dark. That looks super dark. And this retails for, dang, $50. Holy crap. And it says this is a new launch product on the card. So, interesting. Even though I'm not going to keep this, I will go ahead and just do like a little swatcheroo of it because it's just in a dropper, so try not to touch my skin with the dropper, but yeah. It looks shimmery. It looks really shimmery. Ooh, I don't know how that would do for, I don't know. Let me get a little bit more. It looks almost like Iconic London's highlighter. That's what it looks like to me. Like, I don't know about that. How would you? I don't know if I'd call that a blush. I don't know, it's not a bad color, but it just looks kind of shimmery and like reflective, so I don't know how that would work. Maybe, hopefully it dries down because right now it looks kind of, it looks oily too. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm probably going to end up passing it on. It's just, I don't use liquid blushes, but I will say the price tag on it seems a bit much. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm being honest. I would not pay $50 for that. Alright, 2 more products and then I'm done. So, next up is from Kat Von D. Or B. No, it's D still. Kat Von D. And is the Lock It Makeup Mist Setting Mist here. And this retails for $29. Now, when I saw this, I'm going to be completely honest, I thought this looks super cheap, like drugstore packaging. Because look at it. It's like a little cheap plastic liquid bottle. Kind of looks like the CoverGirl one. I'm just saying. $30 for this. I don't even remember how much this was. It was probably like $8 or something. I don't know. Anyway, so this looks super cheap. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I did use the makeup products in the, well, 2 of the makeup products. I didn't use the liquid blush, but I did use the setting mist in the last product on my face today. So, I forgot to mention that in the beginning, that I did do a try on of some of the products. Anyways, I did try this. I'm not a fan of it. The mister is really not great. Especially for a $29 setting spray, this thing is crappy. Like, it does the whole, like, it kind of does some fine mist, but then you get the really big chunks that come out. Yeah, it's just not very, it's not good. I mean, I don't know about the actual, like, formula of the setting spray if it's any good, because, I mean, I've only had this makeup on for, like, maybe an hour, 30 minutes. I mean, it once I had to use my sponge to kind of blend out the splotchy parts, I mean, it felt nice on the skin, but I don't really know if it's gonna make it last any longer, but yeah, the packaging in the sprayer is not good. Man, I feel like I'm being overly critical in this unboxing, and I'm not trying to be. Alright, last but not least is probably my favorite product in the whole entire box, and that is the Persona Cosmetics Identity 2 eyeshadow palette. I did use this on my eyes today. That is what I used to create this look. Let me get it out of the box, because I put it back in the box. I don't know for what reason. Just so you guys could see the box. Anyways, here's what it looks like. It looks basically just like the box. It's This is kind of like nude packaging, pinkish nude. But here's what the actual palette looks like. It does have like a pretty nice mirror, but I can't open it all the way, so there's the there's the palette. You know, pretty neutral, but got a lot of shimmer, fun colors there palette. It's only got about 4 mattes in it, which I really don't mind because the matte choices I think are like my favorite type of matte choices. You have a very pale cream color here, then you have a tan color, which I love to use that to blend out on the crease. Then you have 2 darker colors so you can deepen up the corners with. I like this palette. I tried it. I think the quality is decent. By the way, this palette retails for $42, which I think is kind of pricey, to be completely honest, for the size of it. But the quality is good, but it's just not like blown away good. It's good palette. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I'm a cheapo, so $42. Would I buy this? No. But I'm really glad to have it, having said that. Anyways, I use this shimmer shade today along with this color and this color to deepen up my corner. And I really like how it looks. It was super easy to use, blended out really well. Pretty pigmented. The shimmer, I think, looks really pretty. It's very yellow. I thought it was going to be more gold, but it's pretty yellow. But I don't mind it. It looks fine to me. Anyways, yeah, I'm really, really happy to have this. So yeah, like I said, $42 for this. I personally wouldn't spend that on it, but I don't think it's a horrible price. Anyways, $42 for this, so this pays for the box itself. Alright, so that's everything in my box. So now I'm going to tally up everything to let you guys know the overall value of the box, and then after that I'll tell you guys my final thoughts on everything. Alright, so the overall value for my box was $254, which is not bad, you know, considering I paid only $40, but anyways, alright. So, do I think this box was worth it? So, I don't know, that's a toughie. Like, honestly, the product I'm most excited about is the palette. I really do like the palette. I think the palette's great. But looking at all the other stuff, is it stuff I'm going to use? Maybe. I mean, I will not be using this fragrance oil roll-on thing. The smell just doesn't agree with me. I can still smell it on me. I'm going to have to go wash this off. It's just not my scent. I don't like the musky kind of smells. I'm more of a kind of floral, kind of, not really fruity, but a more feminine smell is what I'm more into. So that is a no bueno for me. The setting spray is really not the greatest. I really am, I could get past the packaging. The packaging, you know, is not the most important thing, but you kind of expect for a $29 setting spray that it'll be in a nicer packaging, but setting that aside, it's really the mister part that I'm not happy about. I don't like it when setting sprays, you know, I don't expect the finest of mist, but I really don't like it, and I don't think it's called for, especially for the price tag, for those big, huge globs, because I literally had, like, it looked like I just, like, threw water at myself, because I had, like, the huge drops all over my face. It was just, I don't know. Am I being overly critical? I feel like I'm not, but anyways, so this is an okay product. I just wish the mister was better quality. And then the other two things, I will not be using this liquid blush. I don't like liquid blush, so I'm not happy about that. The eye brightener thing I'll use, but I'm not thrilled to get it. I'm not like super excited. And the hair serum, it sounds interesting, and I will use it. I'm glad to have it. So these probably are the two products that I'm the happiest about, which, putting them together, they are worth more than what I paid for. But I will say I'm not thrilled about this box. And I think it's just because they jacked up the price. So now it's $40. So now, I don't know. I feel like this is something I probably would have received in my when the price was $35. So I'm not really sure what's justifying the up in the price. But anyway, so I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this box was worth it? It kind of is, but then at the same time, some of these products I'm just not going to use, so I don't know if it's really worth it. So I will say I'm not the most impressed with this box. I'll wait and see how December's premium box looks, and that'll really determine whether or not I continue with the premium box. I don't really want to get rid of Boxycharm completely. I do like Boxycharm, but I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with all the subscriptions that I have, considering they keep upping the prices. But anyways, so yeah, I just say this box is okay this month. It's not my favorite, and I'm curious to see what December will hold. But anyways, that is going to do it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And make sure to give this video a big thumbs up because that really does help out my channel. And also, let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of my box this month. Do you guys agree or do you disagree? Let me know down below. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!